Hi, hello, welcome, Doodle Crew friends. We're back. We were just here and we're back again. And I brought new friends. I'm so excited. I have been pumped about this one since we started planning it. So we're gonna jump right in. You're gonna listen to me talk for the next hour and a half, anyways. But yes, one of these guests you may recognize from the most highly viewed episode I have on my YouTube channel.
Oh no.
Just putting that out there. But we have a brand new person. So we're going to start with a brand new person. Hi, Kaycie. Thanks for joining us. Tell people where they can find you and what you do and who you are and all the amazing things.
Oh, God. Whoa. I'm Kaycie. I am a digital artist. You can find me on the internet. Okay. Mostly what I do is I make a draw webcomic called B-Side You. You can read that for free at bsideucomic.com or on top of some webtoons. It's free to read. It's a good time. I put a lot of my heart and soul and blood and tears into it.
The only way to make art.
Yeah, pretty much. My tendons.
Yes, my freaking tendons. and part of the reason that you're both here tonight and we're doing the thing we're doing is because of something that Alex is also on. Let's talk about that. Alex, do you want to talk about you as well?
I don't, but I'll tell you about Late Starters. No, I won't. Yeah, Kaycie and I do a couple shows together, but the one we're here to talk about tonight is Late Starters, which is a Pokemon TTRPG podcast. Kaycie made that sticker for us. It's holographic.
You made the sticker.
No, I made the sticker. You made the drawing. I paid a man to print it.
Your home with your sticker machine. No, that's not true.
I emailed an Italian man and he printed them and sent them to me.
An Italian man.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Kaycie made the sticker and our logo and all the art. That's why it's so amazing. So you can check out the latestarters.com if you want to see that art. But yeah, it's a Pokemon TTRPG podcast where we play some kids. No, wait, we play adults. That's right. We missed starting. And so we started very late. For some of us, 9 tries and fails before we did it. And for others, it's maybe the first time they tried, but they're in their like 20s. So, you know, we did our best. Yeah, it's fine. It's great. Listen, it's what does Austin always say? You can start late as long as you start. Is that what we...
That sounds like an Austin thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gets me.
It gets me too. So if you check that out, it's chaos. It's quite chaotic, but it is very, very fun and I love it. And I will die for Chonks, who is my fat Charmander. I love her so much.
I adore her. She's already emerging as a fan favorite.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I knew from the start that I loved her, but like it makes me immeasurably happy that other people are like, I love this Charmander so much.
Well, and I have a very personal connection because in the OG Game Boy, Charmander was my starter. So like yeah. I'm like, oh, that one got me.
Yeah.
I'm having some feelings.
Oh, she's so good.
I love it. Yeah, and also if you want to see more amazing art from Kaycie and more hilarity from Alex, definitely check out the Horse Girls podcast, which also I've been a guest on. Yeah, repping the art. I love it. And like I said, that's fine too. Yeah, our most in the last like 6 months, our most watched video on my YouTube, which I kind of friggin' love. So
that's
yeah.
amazing.
That's amazing. But
Well
before we go any farther, I just want, as one of the horse girls, I have to tell you, Kaycie has done our logo art and our horse stuff and all our branding and everything. Emily has done all of the art for Jenna's super amazing, awesome, not at all mediocre quiz show.
Amazing.
And those are like, they're both incredible works of art, and you can buy t-shirts of all of them. So singledogconnection.com.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, if you want to rep that artwork, do it. It's so good.
I may or may not have taken part in the sale that was running and bought myself a Jenna shirt. So yeah.
Hell yeah, Team Jenna. We've been taking internal bets on which one of the team shirts are going to sell out first. So, and we're saying Team Jenna, I think is it's between Team Jenna and Team Kaycie, our bets.
Yep. Poor Team Tim.
No, Sorry, Tim. I have a Team Tim shirt. I think I have two, but Scott only bought one. So my husband only bought one. It's Team Jenna.
Just,
Yep.
it's amazing.
It's great.
It's so good. But yeah, also, you know me, but you can find me all across the internet at a Swan named Emily. If you want to see more of Doodle Crew, follow us across the internet at Doodle Crew Draw. If you want to see old episodes, you can check them out over on my YouTube. You can join the Discord and become a part of this insane community. Drop ideas to us or suggestions for different topics you'd like to see. Or if you're an artist and you'd like to join along, you can do that as well. So yeah, tonight, we're gonna be drawing some Pokemons. We went through a few ideation processes, and I think what we have landed on is we are going to get real gross, birth some new life into the Pokemon universe. Yep, which is the closest I'm ever gonna get to that sentence.
No.
So we're gonna make some new starters. As we did it last time with Horse Girls, chat, if you would like to see the art that the other artists are working on, you just let me know, and I will screen share over to what they're doing. But you're stuck with my face the whole time. Yeah.
I'm pumped for that part.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. So, first question of the night. How did you get into Pokemon, and what was your first Pokemon game?
Oh man.
Go, Alex.
Oh shit. So I remember this clearly, which is weird because there's not a lot of I don't have a ton of childhood clear memories, but this one I remember. I was in one of the portables, which is a very nice way of saying they just parked trailers at our school, and that's where half the students had to go to class.
Oh.
And it Canada, whatever. And there was a kid in there that was like, "You've got to watch the show Pokemon," and his name was Jonathan. He was weird. We fought once to see if boys or girls were stronger, but that's neither here nor there. And he was like, "You got to watch the show." So like I checked it out because everybody was freaking talking about it. And that is how I started getting super into the show. And I didn't know the cards were a thing until I moved to the United States, like a couple of years later. And then everybody's like, "Hey, this is all a card game." And I was like, "Oh my God." And then that's when the whole Pika Blue thing came out. You guys remember that scandal? It was really just Meryl, but like the whole thing. So anyways, that's how I got into Pokemon. It was very much the TV show and like making sure that was the only show I really made sure I was home on time to watch and like had a clocked, like this is when the double header will come on TV. And
Okay.
I can't remember my first episode for sure, but one of my very first ones was the Charmander with the shitty trainer that left. Charmander. Yeah.
Fucking hate that guy.
That guy's terrible. What a dick.
No.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That guy's the worst.
I love it. Oh, hey, also portables apparently we got Canada and Australia from Bean and in the South as well. I know when my tiny elementary school was starting to outgrow its space, we ended up getting additional trailers that they had to teach in. So yeah. I think what our school infrastructure is not great. Weird.
It's whatever. And like the other fun thing was like then we discovered that they had mold, so like we all had to cram into the school anyway. So like whatever.
It's fine.
Turns out when you leave things unattended throughout Canadian winters, they tend to get wet and then dry and then wet again. Who would have known?
Who could have seen this coming?
Not me.
Yeah, I remember, again, it's one of those, like, I realized that I had not traveled out of the Northeast very much. And when I finally did go south, like I was having a moment where we were somewhere and there was a ton of like concrete in a weird place. And I just had this internal panic because I was like, oh my God, this is going to get destroyed because it'll freeze and it'll crack and all of that. And then I had to take a moment. I was like, they don't get that here. That's not how it works here farther south than I am.
That's hilarious though.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that you were concerned about it.
I'm very, very concerned. Yeah. So Kaycie, were you a game person first or a show person first?
So I got a Game Boy when I was 6 or 7. The Game Boy Pocket, the one that came with Zelda Link's Awakening.
Aw.
And I also got Pokemon Blue with that, and I didn't know what the fuck Pokemon was. I was just like, okay, it's a game, whatever. And my biggest takeaway from the Pokemon is that whenever they asked me if I wanted to save the game, I thought that meant like save the world, like save the Pokemon. So I'd be like, no. I wouldn't save the game. So it took me like a few times to like realize what it was asking me. But yeah. And then I used a Master Ball on a Ponyta because I didn't know what I was doing.
You really wanted that Ponyta.
I did.
I mean, that's valid. I support that even to this day. Like,
yes.
Ponyta
Until someone yelled at me and told me I should have saved it for Mewtwo. But and then I watched the show with my neighbor and I was like, this is for me. I love this. And ever since then, and then I started collecting cards and I was just a Pokemon nut ever since I was a child.
Yay.
Aw. Amazing.
I did not have Charmander as a starter though. I had Squirtle.
That makes sense for Blue. I feel like,
because it was like the Pokemon on the cartridge. So
right.
I'm like, well, I better do this.
I was a young and dumb child where I was like, red means fire. Pick fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta pick Blue. I'll get some kind of bonus.
Oh, see, I was always like, I need the fire starter because I like fire.
I like to burn things.
I've been on brand since I was a child.
That's very on brand for you.
Yes. Once again, just further reinforcing the fact that I think childhood Alex and childhood Swan would have been very good friends because childhood Swan also really liked fire.
Listen, if our first meeting was any indication, I feel like it didn't matter the age that we met, it would just have gone down the same way.
Yep.
Oh.
So good.
Vertifer.
But never did Elite Four or anything. Yeah, Bean was saying, I don't know if I ever beat Blue. I definitely beat Red. I didn't play Blue or Yellow, and then I have never beat another Pokemon game after that. And I've played very few, which is weird to me because I really love them. It's not it's not one that I seek out for some reason. Although, even for how terribly glitchy it is, I really want the new one. Like
I have been playing it.
Oh, do you like it?
I love it. It's like it's an amazing balance for like people who have been fans for a long time. They have a lot of options to get like all of those Pokemon you love, as well as like really good new ones.
Oh, okay. Maybe I will ask for a gift card for Christmas and add it because I just want it.
Yeah. It's delightful.
My partner who's in chat, Vineyard Warrior, his kiddo got Pokemon Snap, of which she's only 6, but she had kind of like medium interest in it, and I was just like, I will borrow this and play this for hours. I was like, I'm having so much fun with this.
Thank you. I will take this.
Thank you very much.
Nope, you have a specific amount of time you're allowed to play.
Which honestly, as an adult, one of my issues is time management. So it's either I will play nothing and watch nothing, or I will just play for 8 hours and not move or use the bathroom. And I was like, these are not, you could do little bits. You know that, right? And I was like, no.
Let me tell you about the time I got sucked into a little game called Red Dead Redemption 2. And there was one day that it was back when I had days off, and I sat down and I started, I know, right? Oh, the days. I sat down and I started playing, and at about 4 p.m., I was like, man, I feel really hungry, but I've eaten multiple times today. I've definitely done stuff today. Then I remembered I did it in the game.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, dude.
Yeah, not my best. Dude. Not my smartest day.
That's incredible.
Oh no.
Pokemon Puzzle League on N64. I don't remember that one. Randall, you've got to tell us about that.
Yeah, please tell us about that.
I was not an N64 person. I was late to the video game world. I started with Game Boy and then I jumped to PlayStation.
That's my journey too. We would have ruled third grade. I'll tell you what.
God, I would have loved it.
So good.
Oh man, it was like Tetris Attack, but with Pokemon characters. That sounds fun as heck.
What? Okay, at risk of sounding like a total idiot, what is Tetris Attack?
I'm assuming, is it like Tetris 99 now? Is what I was thinking, where you can, as you do stuff, it affects the other person.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, Battle Tetris.
Battle Tetris. All Tetris fight you. Do you guys know that those pieces have names?
Yes, but I don't remember any of them.
They're like Maryland.
Wait, like
Weird
Carl?
K. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, like human
Carl.
names. Oh
Uh-oh.
man.
Two
Shut
line
up, Tim. Your mom got
Hi,
him.
Tim.
Bet he feels stupid now.
Oh no.
I love Tim. I'm sorry.
Wow.
We're happy you're here,
Hi,
Tim.
Tim.
Also a member of the Late Starters podcast.
Yeah.
He is. He plays
yeah.
Ford, who is a goddamn
I
delight
love-
if I do.
I love Ford.
I love
Oh
Ford.
my god.
Oh my
I
god.
just-
Such a true blue
Cozy.
friend.
I love that he got stuck with an abstinent and or not abstinent, but obstinate. There you go. That's the word.
She might be abstinent. We didn't ask. We haven't checked.
To check place, obstinent and like
Yes.
stubborn Totodile that like gives him
Mhm.
shit. Like it delights me to no end.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So not to like no spoilers. Obviously we're recording like ahead of what's released. It just gets better. Like
Yes.
Posey delights me to no end.
I love it. No, Hebe, this is definitely not on you. This is on the showrunner of Doodle Crew who can't get her shit together and advertise things more than a day in advance. So now you good.
What, you didn't like our surprise attack Pokemon?
Foreshadowing. Yeah. Also, Hebe, you have been killing it and streaming a ton. So that is dope as heck. So Garden Randy says Tetris Attack is where they stack from the bottom, and you have to make rows of the same color blocks to get rid of them.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, Vineyard Warrior, if she doesn't remember, then I'm gonna steal it back from her and play some more because I want to take more pictures of Pokemon.
More pictures of Pokemon.
I've been too busy. I feel that in my soul, Hebe. Feel that in my soul. All right.
It can step on different layers. That's what you're supposed to do.
So, Kaycie, I feel like you will appreciate this, and I only single you out because you are new to the channel and you to being on it.
Oh, yeah.
There is
Pick on me.
no, it's a self dunk. My mod created a channel thing where it counts the number of times I work on the wrong layer.
Oh no!
A constant updating thing where I'm like, nope, drawn on the wrong layer again.
Oh no!
Just for funsies.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
Things happen.
they really do. Started coloring on the line art layer? Sure. I would
Do you use auto select at all?
I don't.
Okay, that's been like a game changer for me.
Is that in
navigate?
Photoshop or?
Yeah, so if you click the little cross at the top, which is I believe the move tool, and then there's a checkbox for auto select. So if you're working with like many layers and you're like, I need to get to the grayscale layer, and then you just like click an area around there and it takes you to that layer. It's been like,
Oh, nice. Okay, so Clip Studio has a similar thing. It's a different tool, but it's the object thing, and you can select that and then click on the layer that you want. Because, and I'll tell you, I got spoiled doing that because that's how Corel Draw works, where you have layers, but you can pretty much click just regular click on anything. So I got used to just being able to select the thing I wanted to work with, and then went back to an actual like bitmap program, and I was like, I don't remember how to do this. I can't find anything. Everything is broken.
Yep.
All right.
Oh darn! It looks like Mighty Anna.
Everything is
Aw,
broken.
that was the starter I used as inspiration. So spoiler alert for people in chat. This is also a lesson I make my students do, where we talk about Pokemon for a week because they're great for simple shapes and learning how to build characters and all that. And then I make them design their own starters. And I definitely did a little doggy bone buddy, who's a little friend. And the story I'm going to keep telling because it delights me absolutely to the end of time. So I went full ham on it and did an evolution of it and drew myself as a trainer and colored it and then printed it out to show the class. And I'd handed it around and one of the students was looking at it and he's like, this is really good. And I was like, hey, thanks, man. Like, I appreciate it. He's like, wait, did you draw this? And I was like, yeah, these are mine. Like I showed you, you know, the characters. He's like, I thought you just found it on the internet. And I was like, that's such a great compliment from an 8-year-old. Thank you. I did, but it was mine. I put it on the internet.
Well, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I thought you just found it on the internet. In a way I did, bud. In a way I did. Well,
I don't want to do this.
am I basic? Yes. Do I love it? Also, yes.
I want to see. I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys are working on it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me present my screen. Yeah, I know it's easiest with 2 monitors, but my guy.
Thank you.
It's a whale fire starter.
Holy shit, that's
Fire
so cool.
whale.
Fire whale. That I love that.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it an orca? Is it a humpback? It's neither. It's a Pokemon.
Oh, but is it in like lava or magma?
Oh, it easily could be. That would water and fire work surprisingly well for kind of just skirting that line when you're drawing.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
so cool.
Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drawing. Yeah.
Kiwi Buffet, you get out of here with that.
Uh-oh.
You're being naughty in my chat.
Oh, that's fine.
Holding up the sign. I don't know what that is, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
Yeah, it was one of those like, okay, as someone who is an elder millennial and person who lived a bunch of time before the internet, there's definitely times where like kids would just look at words up in the dictionary, and that was one of the words, and it's a little naughty.
I'll look it up later.
Yeah.
In a dictionary and not on Google image search.
Yeah.
You mean you don't just look things up on Google image search?
I don't ever. I'm afraid.
No, you're smart, is what you
Like, no, the safe search is on for me, not for children.
Yeah.
It's for me.
Sorry,
It's
the children
for me.
don't need the safe search. They're learning. They're growing. I need it.
Alex, I love that your whale is fire because you'd think it'd be water, but
Right.
you're fucking pulling a fast one on him. And
Fucking got him. Who
Got 'em.
feels stupid now? Still probably me.
But joke's on you. I'm fine with it.
Trying this layer thing. I'm seeing how it's going to work out for me. Not well. In my defense, I did really only learn traditional art in school, and I don't know anything.
We had a really good conversation a couple episodes ago with Kia, who also, so we went to school together. So we had learned, Photoshop and all of that. And we were discussing the switch to learning something like Procreate, where I'm not intimidated by a new digital art program. It's just, it's so much more app based than it is like Adobe or that type of program based. And so like even with it being kind of intuitive, I still have to switch my brain over to, I'm like, okay, I can't use all my keyboard shortcuts, which is why, you know, I can move quickly through my digital art program. So now I've got to like retrain on all my clicking and everything. I'm just like, oh, brain working so hard.
Yeah. I feel like that was one of the hardest parts about learning it like in school when I did, was that like so many people were just, they'd been doing it and they knew the shortcuts and they would use the shortcuts. And I'd be like, well, okay, but if you were 20% stupider, how would you do this?
How would you, just for thought experiment with me here.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't
Space.
I didn't learn Photoshop until college. And I showed up in like the first class where they're like, okay, we're gonna do this. And like half of the class had been using it for years. And I'm like, well, shit. I'm sure the rest of college will go great for me.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm not going to say I regret this because I don't know that I do, but I went through all of college being like one of only 2 people in my class that was like, no, I'm going to do traditional art. So like I did, every assignment was watercolor, gouache, acrylic. Like I painted. And then like afterwards I was like, well, that was stupid. Cause like the backgrounds that would take 16 hours to build up, you know, you can do that faster, right? You dumb idiot. You know, you can do that faster, right? So anyways,
Yeah.
It's not better or worse. It's just different, you know.
It is different, but for like, and I also I was working at the wild bird rehab center all throughout college, so you know I didn't have time, and that could have saved me a lot of time.
Yeah.
So you know,
but like it also takes time to like learn and like wrap your head around stuff too.
Yeah. I was also just like, no, I want to do like, I just want to paint with real paintbrushes. But that's okay.
Once again, we are in excellent company because I went to school for animation and was like, I don't want to do any 3D. I want to draw and ink everything by hand. And they're like, well, we've got about 6 classes for that. And then the other 50 you're going to take are all going to be 3D. And I'm like, well, that sucks for me. Because I'm not good at it.
And then you realize, oh, it's also because that's the way the industry is going and they're trying to tell me something.
Yeah. God, I remember that.
And then I graduated in 2007 when the whole industry collapsed. And I'm like, look at my cool degree that I have now.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Yep.
Oh, God.
It's fine. It's fine.
I remember, so I graduated just a couple years after that, and I remember very clearly my senior year. Kaycie, you'll probably remember this too. I attended a lecture that was about declaring bankruptcy and all the ways like, hey, just, you know, that only sticks with you for 5 years. So if you do that pretty soon, it actually won't be that bad for you. But I was like,
what? I don't remember that at all.
We had a whole lecture. Somebody came in and just like started saying like literally that was their advice. And I remember sitting there going like, this can't be right. Like this can't be good or right. I think.
Oh my God.
I mean, I remember on our first day when we had that big like freshman like orientation meeting thing, and they were like, most of you are probably going to end up working at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
And we were all like, okay, cool.
Like, great. Thanks.
What did we just sign up for?
I feel great spending all this money. Hey, give me $1 million. You're going to end up working at McDonald's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Art school.
Awesome.
Who doesn't love art school? Yeah, there's some wild. We also had something like a 70% dropout rate after freshman year.
Yeah.
I feel like we had much of the same, and I don't know, Guardian Randy, if you remember, but I know like also animation we'll say like 250 kids in the like, okay, we're taking our initial classes towards our degree, and my graduating class of animation students was 7.
Oh boy.
So now I know a bunch of them like did change majors and graduate from graphic design and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
yeah, animation had a lot of drop rate.
Yeah.
It was not one that kept people.
I think especially like our age group, it was, I swear to God, it was everybody who's like, I want to go and like work on Beauty and the Beast. I want to go work on like The Lion King. And it's like, oh boy, that doesn't exist anymore. So
Yeah.
Excuse me, you just personally called me out directly.
I'm telling you, it wasn't just you, it was all of us.
Yep. And I was like, and now since about age 13, I've been super into anime. So if I could do that too, that would be great.
Hell yeah.
No? Okay.
All right then. Well,
Well, I tried.
I gave it the best shot.
Well, and I went into animation primarily. I was in there for about a year, and I was like, well, this is fun, but I don't know if I really want to do this. But I did want to do like character design,
Mm-hmm.
and like I wanted to be the ones to like design the characters and like do the turnarounds and all that stuff. And then I was told like that is like the most competitive industry to get into, so I should probably have a different plan. And then I took some illustration classes, and then all my friends like Alex were in illustration, so I was like, maybe I'll just switch to illustration.
Yep. And then they're like, hey, guess what? You motherfuckers, you get to do package design. And I was like, yay!
Cool.
Cool. Yell at me about typography some more.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. I love it. Tell me again why I can't use Comic Sans.
But I want to make their eyes bleed. Let me.
Let me do it. I have the power.
Yeah. I was honestly very frustrated because we in animation didn't take a typography class. Like we took one color theory class. I was like, there were things we could have done more of that would have been helpful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I wish that the school I'd gone to had an illustration program, because I think that's where I would have actually done better. But it took me after graduation like 4 more years until I realized like, oh, you love character design and storyboarding? You actually just love making comics. And I was like, oh, look at that. I do. So I was like, well, all right, we're here now. We figured it out. Just took us 8 years.
I went into illustration because I wanted to make comics. And then it's like, hey, just so you know, FYI, you have to draw the same character over and they have to look somewhat similar. And I was like, I want to draw one-off animal scientific illustrations. Thank you. And that's where I thrived. And they're like, hey, by the way, you need to go back to school and get a biology degree. And I was like, well, shit.
Oh.
So I guess that's not, there are some programs just for scientific illustration where you don't need that biology degree, but that was actually my best subject. So I don't know why I was like, I mean, I know why I was so against it. It was the crippling debt, but otherwise.
No, I know.
I do know. It was the debt.
It was the debt though.
It was the crippling debt for sure, but whatever. It's all good. Now I don't do that. So
I would have been terrified because science was my worst subject. I loved math. And so everybody was like, oh, you'll really like chemistry and physics because they're super math based. And I'm like, you fucking lied to me is what you did.
Lied to you.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't pass a chemistry class to save my life, but like give me any biology class and I am getting 186,000% of it. Like, hey, tell me about all the different kinds of trees. And I'll be like, I would fucking love to.
Funny you asked. I would love to talk to you about this.
Hey, you wanna know who built all the maps for zebra muscle takeover in Illinois? You want to see all those DNR maps from 1956 to 2007? That's right, I built those. You're welcome, motherfuckers. For the nerds out there.
I do know that zebra mussels invaded one of our lakes around here, and it was a big deal. So I know that part.
Yeah, they're really really bad. They take over very quickly and they absolutely destroy the natural ecosystem. So that's exactly what we were documenting was how many lakes in Illinois were being taken over by zebra mussels when they were being brought in from boats. It's not good.
Mm-mm.
It's bad.
It's real bad. They're real bad for the environment. But you know, so
Yeah,
are people.
I think there's some yes. I think there's some sort of mandate around here where if you have a boat on the lake that has them, you're not allowed to have a permit for the boat on the other lakes because it's the Finger Lakes. So like you would definitely transfer them and we would very much like to not have that happen.
Yeah. That's solid. That's a solid request that the DNR is making. Ugh. You're like, hey, I don't like biology. I'm like, hey, let's talk about biology.
That's okay. I had a really good teacher in high school for biology. So while I was not good at it, I genuinely enjoyed it.
Mhm.
But yeah, chemistry was just, I am going to do everything I possibly can to survive this. And that's going to be fine. We're just going to survive and it's going to be fine.
Yeah,
But
that's where I was with chemistry. It was just not my thing.
And unfortunately, I remember I ended up having to take it again in college and I had a really great teacher and I was like, "Oh, had you come to me and, had you in high school, I probably would have done better." But at
Mhm.
this point, I'm so far gone and I just need to pass this to pass it. And so
Yeah.
you get you get the least amount of effort from me.
Yep. And I think that's fair. I think by the time you get to college and like if you're not like fucking around and like not, attending classes, like if you're giving it a good shot, I think if you say like, listen, I need to pass this, but this isn't what I'm going for, I think most teachers are like, okay, I'll help you out. Like that's
Yeah.
valid.
Yeah. I'm teaching chemistry at an art trade school. Like, have some realistic expectations about what your students are going to do
Yep.
with their lives. Art.
Yep. I should have known I was in trouble when my favorite art school class was ornithology. I really should have known. Oh, right. Oh, right. I do have to do some more drawings.
I'm just making furries over here.
Would you like to share your furries with the class? I don't know if that's bullying or not.
How do I present?
Present
Sure.
now.
Share screen is easier with two. All right.
Casey's in the same
Hang
boat.
on.
Yeah, okay.
Permissions. Yes, you
Just
may.
let me do it.
Yeah, a lot of things would be easier with two screens. I get it.
Chrome. No. We'll not be able to record until it just quits. Shit. Oh no, maybe I can't show. Okay.
Oh no.
Hang on. Maybe. Can you see?
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Bam.
Oh no.
I wanted to do like a water ice type husky.
Oh my god.
Because that's who I am as a person.
Look at this friend.
I love them.
I'm
Oh
still
my
working
God.
on this guy. And then like all the middle evolutions are like silky teenager types.
Yup.
And then I was just putting the final touches on this guy. He's like a mountain.
Yeah, I
also
love
a
the trees. Like, oh, it's giving me the turtle, whatever the word.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Where it's like this huge, massive thing with like vegetation growing on.
Oh, that's dope. I love it.
That's so cool.
So cool. Oh, I'm living for that starter.
Did you find that on the internet?
Best compliment. So as we talk about these starters being indicative of us, Mine is a little ghost trash panda.
Oh my
So I feel
God.
like it is on brand.
I love you.
Oh my God. Look at his little floaty hands.
Oh,
Well, I'm obsessed with that.
you precious.
I love that.
Oh, so much.
Because I was like, oh man, like I really like, the ones that have kind of like skull designs on them and stuff. And I was like, well, that's literally the thing you designed before. Like you should try and design something new. So I was like, all right, what can I do? And I was like, oh yes. But I really love the like lantern as it evolves, and I can't remember the final candelabra or whatever the one is, but where it's like the glowing thing and got all of that. So I'm trying to figure out how to make the trash can itself like glow.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's cool as hell.
I love that they've leaned into like the ghost type Pokemon that are like possessing objects.
Yeah.
Like there's like a teapot one, and now there's the car one.
Yeah.
Oh
Which is
yeah,
like-
and the lawnmower too.
Yeah. The car one's fucking ridiculous, but I kind of love it.
It's so ridiculous. There are some times where like I'll step back for a moment, like knowing full well like I am an adult playing Pokemon and this probably isn't like specifically for me anymore, though there is some nostalgia factor. But I'll be like, man, this is buck wild and we all just like live with this.
Somebody greenlit this.
Somebody
said, yeah,
there's
let's
an
do it.
office full of people that do the job that I do where they fly into an office and have meetings with people higher up than them. And they're like, okay, but are we going to do this lawnmower ghost Pokemon? And somebody else is like, hell yeah, we are. How do I get in that boardroom?
Right?
That's really the question. That's really why we all went to art school, if we're all going to be honest.
We tried our Pokemon.
We just want to be there doing the cool thing. All right. Hey, I learned a little bit about drawing. Cool.
I just love that after so many years of being an artist that I still follow beta fish rules and I will just draw to the edge of whatever size canvas I have. No matter, I'm like, you don't have to do that. You don't. I'm like, oh, but I do. I very much do.
You're like, but I can make it any size, but I'm still going to draw it like I have to. Goodness, what have I done?
Look what you've done.
Oh, I think I was going to ask this, and I don't remember if I actually asked. Bean had queried us, what's everyone's favorite non-standard Pokemon video game? I'm going to say Pokemon Go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I genuinely enjoy it. I was super late to the party, but I really like it.
I got there. Like, I downloaded it the day that it dropped, and then I recently stopped for a little while, but I'm back at it again. And I think Pokemon Go is a great answer, and not one I would have thought of as like a non. Like, I'm glad you said that, because otherwise I would have been like, I don't know, I've never played non Pokemon game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my downfall with trivia. As soon as someone asks me something that I genuinely would know an answer to, be like, I've forgotten everything I've ever known.
Yep. Yep, that's how I am. I hate that.
Pokemon Go is so great. Like, when it first came out, it was just so magical because you would just like walk down the street and see somebody else on their phone. You'd be like, they're playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Oh. Or you'd be like, hey man, there's a haunter over there. You gotta get it.
Oh, God, that was so magical. Man, those early days. It's still great, but like there was something like wild.
There was something very special about that early on.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm just getting nostalgic for like 3 years ago. There's no need. There's no need for that, Alex.
Right? Guardian Randy, like I'm impressed how much it's still going.
Mm-hmm. I was amazed by how much, like, in the few months that I was gone, it had
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we had such great world peace and then burned it all down.
Yep. Yikes-a-loo, that's true.
Spitting truth bombs here, Hebe.
I wasn't ready for this. Came here to draw Pokemon and
we are Late Starters Podcast, and we are here to draw Pokemon and rip hard.
just talk shit about politics. Yeah.
Oh, Hebe, I've missed you so much. Yeah, I feel like you're getting so big now. You've outgrown us. You've outgrown the Doodle Crew. It's been fun going back and scheduling all the posts from season 2 and getting to see all your makeup looks. So it brings me joy. Good. Never leave us.
Oh no.
Hey.
Kaycie just fighting with her computer over there.
Well, like sometimes I use the selection tool and then I think I click out of it, but there's still like one pixel selected and they won't let me draw.
Oh, no.
Disaster.
I never like it when I have a type layer selected. Then it's like, hey, by the way, you need to rasterize this. And I'm like, I didn't know I was on the type layer to begin with.
The fuck I do. Yeah. It gets so mad. I'm like, nope, I don't want it.
I never wanted any of this to begin with. You know what my favorite thing has been this whole time? It's like, while we're going off about like, yeah, the lawnmower Pokemon, the car Pokemon, the candelabra Pokemon, is Tim sitting at home watching this going, the what?
Oh my god, it's so true.
That brings me so much joy.
Oh, Tim.
I feel like there's so many times where we're talking to Tim and there's these moments where he's like, I don't think they're goofing me, but they might be, but they're all in on it. Like,
nope. We've just genuinely had those experiences and think it's normal.
Yeah, the number of times where it's been Alex, Jenna, and I were like, yeah, I did this thing. And Tim's just like, no, this is not a thing. We're like, yeah, it's a normal thing. Did you not do that?
It's like, people don't do that. Yes, they do, Tim.
I've literally never met anyone who's done that. I was like, aha, surprise. Now there's 3 of us.
And we're all here looking at you going, why haven't you done this thing? You're the weirdo.
What up, Kurt? Hello. Hot gravy in the hose.
Hot gravy?
Hot gravy. So the amazing VO by Kurt, as the username might indicate, he has an incredible voice, which we have lovingly deemed hot gravy.
I like that.
Oh, it's so good. Actually, I know you're on TikTok, he does a whole series where he narrates different poems. And it's gosh darn delightful. He also was going through and doing story time with Kurt, where he was reading. I always want to say open source, and that's not the right word. It's the free content. It's books that have come into public domain.
Public domain, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Kurt. I know things. But yeah, he was reading the Tom. Is it Tom Swift? I should know these better. But it was very cool, and it was a nice, like, he's just got this incredibly like calming, relaxing thing that it's so good. So like I was guilty of putting them on and falling asleep to them. Tom Swift, there we go. Open source stories. You know what, Hebe? I know things. Yeah, Tom Swift. So yeah, he's got a ton of great stuff to check out. But yeah, just the voice is magical.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I've been in talks with him, and we haven't yet to. I know, and then I put you on blast. What I would love to figure out a way to do, if it's either a Doodle Crew or something else, is have him like narrate a storybook story for us, and like we illustrate along with it, because I think that would be so much fun. So yeah, we just have to get schedule. I feel like as soon as Kurt frees up, then I immediately become crazy busy, and it's been an ongoing flip-flop. But yeah,
how it goes.
What? Scheduling is hard?
No, it's not.
Yeah, we'll get it though, Kurt. We'll figure it out.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely he's got a lot of cool stuff. So I can send you links.
Yeah, do it.
Also, what up, lover number 1? Hello. It's not even Wednesday. I feel very special. All right.
Also, before people get on our case about knowing stuff, we did say at the top of the episode we all went to art school, right?
Just gonna reiterate one more time for anybody who's just joining us. We all went to art school.
I went to art school.
Which I'm realizing now, percolating some things. So after, I think it was in between season 1 and 2 of Doodle Crew, I did a whole interview series where I talked to the different members of Doodle Crew, which Hebe, you still owe me. We still gotta do that. So I'd love to do another one, because a lot of it was, did you go to art school? Do you still use your degree? Like, what do you do in the world? So it was very fun, and it was neat to, I teach a lot of middle schoolers and high schoolers, and so talking to them openly about, I was like, obviously, I'm 15 years out from where they are, but I was like, here are what 15 different professional people are doing in all different various ways of utilizing art in their life as a hobby or as a career.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good series. What a good series. That would have been great to have heard back when we were chilling.
Right?
Yeah.
I had no friggin' idea what I was doing.
I had no idea what anyone was doing at any point in time.
No.
Oh, I should save. My file.
That's a great idea. Let's do that.
Nah.
See, you said that last time, and then your thing immediately crashed.
It did. And I was fine with it. What was really funny was last time the amount of times it was crashing like off screen, and I was just like, well, I didn't like where it was going anyway, so that's fine.
That's fine.
It was like every 5 minutes, and I'd be like, not a big loss. That's the fun thing about digital art, because I focus so much on traditional in school, that when things go wrong digitally, I have no background on how to fix it. So I just start over.
Yeah.
No, choices were made. It's fine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, stretching. The most important
Stretch.
part.
Oh, my God. Oh, my human body.
My sad human body.
It is sad. It's pathetic. Get your shit together, body.
No, I won't.
Hebe says, now picture everything technologically going wrong while wearing layers of extra padding, a wig, and lashes that blind you, Alex. And you're a drag streamer. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. They only go wrong when you're in full drag. Yeah. Hebe, I don't know how you do it. Like, your ability to roll with things, I'm just going to just fall out of screen and be done. Like, and I'm out. Thanks for playing. Bye.
That's amazing. I'd be like halfway through that with like some makeup, no wig, and I'd be like, you know what? This is a little much. I will be calling it quits for today.
Oh, also, and again, it is my showing my ignorance on makeup related things. Hebe taught me one of my most favorite like makeup tricks.
Yeah.
And that was for any lipstick that's not the lipstick that I've recommended to you that I love that actually dries matte. If you have ones that stay tacky and continue to like wipe off on things, you set it with eyeshadow. And then it doesn't do that. And it like revolutionized half of my lipstick collection that I never used because it always like left marks on things and I would bump into it and get it all over. And
well, this is going to change everything for me.
So, yeah, I was like, you just blew my mind right now.
Yeah, the whole time you were talking about that, I was like, shit, I got to get on that. Cause like I've told Emily this, but I don't know how many other people I've told this. I only started doing makeup when I started playing D&D on stream because I saw Abria and I was like, oh my God, what an incredible, amazing person. I want to like just do that shit. Like, look at their cool deer look. I want to look like a deer when I'm playing a deer person. Like, that's amazing. So, so I'm learning. I'm in my 30s and I'm like, I think I should learn makeup now. What a perfect time to experiment with that blue eyeshadow trend I missed in the 90s.
Yeah. Hey, bonus, it's all back. The 90s and the early aughts are back.
Oh, yeah, so that's true.
There are no rules.
I do love no rules.
Yes.
No rules is fun.
So for the eyeshadow lipstick thing, do you have to match colors?
So you can. So I have like a medium, it's like a slate blue lipstick. And I took a dark royal blue shimmer and did it with that so that like it worked, but it gave it a little bit of like two-toned texture. Cool. But I've also done there you go. So from the expert, depends on if you want your lips to stay the same color.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you could do like, I know Hebe did one where it was a gradient. Like it started like darker in one spot, and then like I think it was the outer layer, the original lipstick layer was a darker color, and then he patted it with a lighter eyeshadow, and the effect was so cool. I think it was for your Umbreon actually that you did. Yeah,
that's cool as hell.
Yeah. I did a black lip and then top the middle with red. Yeah. No.
Oh my God. I need to see this. Awesome.
Yeah. You're Hebe Buffet on Instagram, right? Is that your handle? Because definitely highly recommend. And there was a whole I wanted to say studio. The place where you perform did a whole Pokemon thing. Yeah. It should have. It should have. Cool. Oh, maybe it's just Hebe. I think it's just Hebe. I know we programmed it.
If I could type correctly.
None of us can type correctly. I can't type correctly.
Also, he has an adorable cat named Milkshake that I love.
Milkshake. Milkshake.
It's so good.
That's incredible. Shake. I'm obsessed with this now. Milkshake. I assume because it brings all the boys to the yard.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Man, this is great. I'm learning so much tonight. I don't know if that was the point of what we were supposed to be doing here, but I'm learning so much tonight.
Absolutely. It would not be a Doodle Crew episode if we did not get completely sidetracked and go off on ridiculous tangents. So
See, Emily, that's why we get along so well. That is my MO day to day.
Yes. I am constantly the grandpa from The Princess Bride. We're like, all right, where were we? Where were we? All right, the pit of despair.
Saw some meme, because that's the only thing I see on the internet nowadays, that was about how that movie was basically written like playing D&D. Like that's the most accurate representation of D&D in a movie.
Yes.
And it started from like, well, yeah, because like everything's told by the one person who's not in the story, and like that's the DM. And then like, you know, what's more D&D than like you're at this swamp and you're like trying to figure out what the enemy is, and you roll a nat 1 and they're like, it's rodents of unusual size. Like,
Yep, Buttercup rolls a nat 1 and instantly into the lightning sand. You're just like, well, you've been swallowed up. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I still have not seen that movie all the way through, and I need to fix that.
Oh, yes, it is. It absolutely holds up. 1000%.
which is incredible in this day and age.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't say that about a lot of movies.
Almost none.
And if you join us at Dragon Con
Yes.
Thursday night, I'm assuming they will do it again because they've done it the last 2 years and it's delightful. Friends of the show, Mike and Steph Pagnola and Alex of Quid Pro Roll and a few other people and a few of our other Quid Pro Roll people do a Princess Bride TTRPG live performance.
Oh
And
my
it's
god.
delightful.
Hell yeah.
That's incredible.
Yes.
That sounds great.
There's so much good shit that goes on at Dragon Con.
So much. Okay. Well,
Also, like, weird side shout out, like just weird side. This is going to be a little bit weird. I'm going to take you guys on a journey.
Okay.
So, much better, more wonderful Alex of Quid Pro Roll, her best friend / co-owner of their store, Alpha Comics and Games, for anybody, we talked on the phone because I bought something from them, and I talked to Brie, and like we were like, oh my god, yeah, we'll see each other at Dragon Con, blah blah blah. She's like, yeah, I saw Guild of Granddaughters, it was great, blah blah blah. I'm like, that's so cool. I did not really know what she looked like. Like I'd seen her in Alpha Comics and Gaming stuff, but you know when you meet somebody in real life, you've only seen photos, it's like it doesn't compute.
Yeah.
She walked directly up to me and just stood next to me, and so I just started talking to her, added her to the conversation I was having. And then about 20 minutes later, and we're all wearing masks too, that's the other thing. Yep. About 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh my god, you're Brie. It's like, I knew you from somewhere, I swear. So she's also a delight.
Yep. Yeah, I swear, like, she was so sweet and so friendly, and anytime she like came into the conversation was always when I was in the midst of being like particularly ridiculous, and I'm like, I swear I am not like this all the time. I really like I'm fine sometimes.
I'm fine sometimes. That's gonna go on my business card. I'm fine sometimes. There are days.
I have days. I have good days.
I have good days. I'm not always like this.
All right, the evolved version might need some work, but I'm gonna pause him for a second. Breaking my brain a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh, very true. Lover number 1 says lots of rogues in The Princess Bride, not many full casters. Yeah.
It's an analogy I stole from the internet. So this is, you know what, you're right. Had I taken a single moment to consider any of it, would have fallen apart. Luckily, that's not what I do. I just repeat it.
Can't save in there. There we go. All right.
Man, Pokemon is so fun.
I love Pokemon.
I love Pokemons too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys ever try to explain Pokemon to people who don't know what it is? And you have to be like, well, it's basically like dogfight.
No. You know what's the most infuriating answer?
Rock,
Really?
paper, scissors.
Yeah, rock, paper. So, yes, because we explain Pokemon to Tim on a weekly basis at this point. And the most infuriating thing was he asked his son, who is like one of the smartest people in the entire world, and his son, who's I can't remember how old he is. I feel like he's 7 or something like that. But he was like, yeah, it's basically just rock, paper, scissors with some added levels, like for type bonuses. And I was like, yes, but I hate that you're right. And I'm so mad at you for saying that. It's just complex rock, paper, scissors.
Kind of is.
Yeah, there's been times. So again, when I was bugging Vineyard Warrior about borrowing his child's game, and I'm talking about Pokemon, or he watches me, play Pokemon Go, and he's like, "So what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, well, see, we're on this place, so that there's a gym here that I can get the thing." And like, you have that out of body moment where you're like, "I sound insane to someone who doesn't know anything about this." I'm like, yep. I'm just like, and he's like, "So why are you doing this?" And I'm like, "That I can't answer. I can't tell you why. I have a need to do this."
I just like it, okay?
Yeah.
Like it. Yes.
I
To
just
his
think
credit,
it's
it's pretty much okay, dear.
neat.
I was like, "Oh, can we stop by this place real quick?" He's like, "Yeah, did you want to get something?" I'm like, "No, I want to catch the Pokemon that's sitting out front of her." It's like,
Oh, yeah.
okay. I would never. I think of the two of us, the idiot is the one who is not paying attention and possibly wandering into traffic playing Pokemon. So
Oh no.
That happens.
sometimes I forget.
Yeah. Who put the traffic there in the first place? This is a good Pokemon territory. You're ruining it with your traffic. Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
boy.
I was listening to again, just because he's getting all the shout out, a podcast that Vineyard Warrior recommended to me called Wizard and the Bruiser, and they do just deep dives on nerd shit all the time. And they were doing one, they did a 2-parter on Final Fantasy VII, and I loved it because they were trying to do a very like succinct description of the plot and like all of the information about Final Fantasy VII. Is like, well, so you play as Cloud and you're kind of this, but you find out that you're this later, but you're actually this. And I'm just like, again, these things are insane. And it's just like trying to explain them to other people. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh no.
Yeah. I feel like that's what started this idea in my life that I should just never explain anything to anyone. Just be like, listen, this isn't going to work. Let's just let it go.
Yep. Okay. Let's try this pose one more time.
Well, this might have gone okay for me.
See, Hebe, that's a very like succinct way of doing it. Terrorists try to save the world. Turns out there's a lot more to it. Everyone has package. Yes, lover number 1. Square Enix is addicted to playing the Uno reverse card on their protagonist. Aha! Fooled you. Yep. I was having, again, being out in the wild and talking to people about random stuff. I was having a conversation with one of the girls I dance with, and she was saying how her lovely partner is deeply, deeply into Kingdom Hearts and like was trying to explain it to her. And I'm just like, bless your heart for trying to follow and sit through that. Because I was lamenting. I was like, so then like you have the first PS game, but then you have the one that came out for the portable, but then you have the one that's deck building that everybody hated. And then like this got retconned, and she's just like, yeah, that's what he was saying. And I was like, we're the same crazy.
Oh my God. Yep. Listen, I love Kingdom Hearts so much. I grew up with it. It's the best. It influenced me so much. It doesn't have a plot. You can't explain it. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's just I don't even know.
Yep.
It's madness, and that's
I was
fine.
like, so they got all the Disney stuff and they pull the Disney characters in, and
Okay, but did anyone actually care about the Disney stuff? Like
visuals, like I loved the visuals of it, but I didn't need
Okay.
story. I'm like, I don't give a shit
Yeah.
about saving the princesses. Just let me run around in Nightmare Before Christmas Land. That's all I want.
Oh my god, I just wanted to fly in like the Peter Pan level.
Instead of fighting the stupid clock tower bullshit.
Oh my god.
Hated that one. I'm sorry. Hey, Vineyard Warrior, thank you for putting us back on task. My lovely co-people, would you like to show your screens?
Sure.
Yeah.
Kaycie, go first.
No.
Yeah.
Last time. Fine.
No, you didn't.
Well, but I went more recently.
Yeah, because you went second. By its very
Listen, I didn't go
nature.
to school for math. Coming at me in this world.
Oh my gosh!
I'm
Look
doing, like,
at him!
I'm trying to do like better versions.
Oh my
Better
gosh!
version.
Yeah.
The little one in the bottom left corner, I fucking love.
Mhm.
Look at him!
Look at his fat leggies.
I know he's
Got
so
thick-
squishy.
Thick paws.
Oh my god, I love it.
I don't know if like starter lore is that I think you start with like a pure fire, a pure grass, and a pure water, but I don't care. This is my world. I'm starting with a water ice type. So
Hell yeah.
fine.
I
Your
don't know.
world. We're just
there's-
living in it.
There's no Pokemon rules
Yeah.
anymore. Come on. It's
There's
25 years old. Like,
They all have Terra types now. What even is that?
Yeah. It's weird, is what it is.
Yeah. I get so mad because I'm like, oh, I have a Pokemon that's strong against this, and then it does its Terra thing, and it's like suddenly a complicated process, and then it kills me.
Suddenly, it's not what I wanted.
Yeah, suddenly it's a disaster, and it actually is killing all my Pokemon. This sucks.
I hate the Terra types simply for the Earth type because one of mine is Mudsdale, and like it's so stupid. It's big globe head when you like. And this is in Scarlet when you whatever Terra type it up. It like fucking. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
you know what's not stupid though?
This fucking thing is so
Yeah!
cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's the coolest fucking thing.
No, it's awesome.
It's clearly just a whale.
It's so cool.
I love Hebe. I hate Terra types because they're bad.
I hate them because they're
You know what? That's a good take.
Yeah, I like it.
That's fucking cool.
The hats are fucking ugly.
They're so bad. I hate them. The fucking fire. It's like, I didn't need this.
Oh, the chandelier.
Yeah, the chandelier. I'm not goddamn Sia. I don't need this shit.
Oh, shit. I tried to dab it. I threw it across the room. I'm sorry, Lena. I'm so sorry.
The joke was too powerful.
Oh, no.
Oh,
And
no.
a chandelier get a hat? A chandelier on a chandelier?
Oh,
Chandeliers.
Shit. Is chandelier in the game? Because I need to find this out.
Oh,
That would be
yeah.
amazing.
I don't. Not that I've
Chandelier
seen, but like I'm nowhere near done, so I don't know.
Oh my god. There's something else I wanted to go back to. Oh, Hebe was saying there's a apparently there's a girl on TikTok who explains, must be the Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy series, as a series of board meetings, which I'm fascinated by. So Hebe, if you can find it and send it, I would or share it in the Discord. I
Yeah.
would love to see it.
Please, I need it.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yes. Also, I love Lever Number 1 said drawings are much the same as real life. Thick thighs save lives. Hell yeah. So she screams maniacally. I feel like you are preaching to the correct choir on that one. For the three of us who's just start at 11.
Yeah, easy at 11, if not higher.
Not to 50. I feel like that's what what Tim says when we really start to go off. He's like, no, not to 50. Just
Bring it back a little.
oh, what a botched
Wait a minute.
podcast rating.
What the hell, Bosch is
The
here?
Botch
Oh no.
Crew.
Jenna Chill.
Oh
what
no.
up? What
I
up?
feel cool shit.
Hello.
With one L?
Oh my god.
The Jenna Chill with the
The
single
Jenna
L.
Chill? Oh my god.
Singular L. Jenna Chill.
And they rated us and we're like, now we're gonna draw quietly.
I don't know what to say. I'm scared.
Hi guys, welcome. Now we're gonna
I'm
sit in
shy.
silence.
How are you, botched friends? Botched friends.
Kind of friends.
Now I'm erasing
Yeah,
lines.
my drawing.
Whew.
Quiet drawing is what I came for. Thank God.
Yeah.
Pressure's off.
I was talking about it recently. I think with the older and dumber crew. How there's an episode where it was Mayor Squish, Laura Charles, and myself, and we were all doing watercolor, but we were working on a very specific palette, and we were all focused so much. So when I went to edit it, there's like long chunks of silence. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pop some music in over top of this because we were all thinking so hard.
No, no.
Man, watercolor is buck wild to work with.
It needs a
Like,
lot of brain.
it's for a while it's a lot of brain, and then it just like turns into like, so I, full disclosure, watercolor and gouache are like what, that's my wheelhouse. And like
I love
after
gouache.
a while you're like, I can control this within an inch of its life, and the only thing I'm supposed to do with it is to let it do its own thing. And that's so annoying.
I can't even wrap my head around that. Like, how?
I don't know.
How do you control it?
Oh, I don't,
That's
that's the, okay. And like, I do like generally like really fine, precise line work. And I remember one time somebody was just like, a fellow student was watching me work on something, and he's just like, why did you pick the worst medium for that? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm stupid. What can I say? He meant it very kindly, but still.
Who is that again?
It was Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Hey, don't
Listen,
Kevin.
Evan brought 40 McDonald's chicken nuggets in a box to the studios and stunk up the studios. It smelled like fucking chicken nuggets for like 3 hours. So
Oh, Kevin.
he can. be
That's
quiet.
the offense. That motherfucker one
Listen,
time brought
he
a
can't
box
say
of
anything.
chicken nuggets.
Listen, I remember that.
Okay, but that's the most college thing ever. And just a legit story of one of my closest friends from college who's been on Doodle Crew, Sarah. This is early on in our career. She lent her ruler in class to one of our classmates, and we were working with marker, and he drew a line with the ruler and got marker on the ruler and didn't clean it off before he handed it back to her, and it got on her paper. She has
No.
not forgiven him. It's been 20 years. Like,
Too soon.
Listen,
and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I
amazing.
don't blame her.
Yeah.
Like, we have been
Grind.
friends for so long, and you still will not forgive this man.
I don't think he deserves forgiveness for that.
Yeah, that's a crime.
Yup.
I still haven't forgiven people for bending the straight edge paper cutter because nobody knew how to use the mat cutter.
No.
Yeah. I will not forgive that. And I don't have to. I can be a petty bitch. I don't talk to almost any of them anymore.
Jenna Chill, people are monsters. It's true.
Yeah, they are. Done with all of them. We're really revealing our rule follower sides here tonight. Whoops.
I'm a monster.
I'm a month. Why did you dull the straight edge blade? How could you?
But it was the same thing in high school when people would like purposely destroy the art supplies. And I'm like, we
Oh
get
my god.
new paintbrushes so infrequently, and you're gonna smash it into the bottom of the sink to clean it. I'm like, I will fucking end you.
Mhm. Rightfully so.
Shit's expensive.
So expensive.
Flames on the side of my face.
Man.
Oh no, he looks like a lion.
Yeah, I don't know if I kept raccoon enough in my evolution. He got very spiky, but
Aw.
Am I still screen sharing?
No.
it's there, but it's
Okay.
not up. Yeah,
Oh,
you
thank
can
God.
you can leave it. Yeah, that's fine.
It's like, am I just hogging the whole damn stream?
I would happily let you.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Ugh. Ugh. I have the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet battle music stuck in my head. Like when they do it at the final Pokemon, it's like da, 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 da,
Yeah.
da, da. And I hate it, and I don't want this.
What? I love it.
You love it? Okay.
Have you guys Emily, you haven't played it yet, so
Not yet.
I'm sorry. Can I do a minor spoiler for one of the gym leaders?
You absolutely can. I'm a goldfish, so you could tell me something. There's a very good chance I will forget it because of who I am as a person.
Same. So that's okay. We're all trying our best. Or maybe our worst. I can't say.
I'm trying.
I'm doing it. I've
And I'm
tried.
trying.
So one of the gym leaders, she is a rap battle lady.
Oh, I just
And
did her gym yesterday.
Oh, I love her.
Fucking
I did her
murdered me.
gym last because I was so scared. And of her Pokemon types, not of her, because she was ghost type. And I'm like, I have only fire types and one fighting type because I'm stupid. So, anyways, she's the coolest lady ever. I was like, holy shit, this gym is amazing. Then I kicked her ass handily. With
Really?
my Slazzle. Yeah, my Slazzle and my Dragonite was what I threw out.
We walked into that gym like, oh, this will be fine, and she like nuked like 4 of our Pokemon, and we were like, okay, this is not fine.
I never even had to switch out between battles. I battled the same 2 the entire way through and killed everybody.
Amazing.
But it was also the
Amazing.
last gym I
Dang.
did because
Sure.
I was, so I at the time. Also, the entire reason I did that gym was because I caught a level 51 level Dratini and it wasn't listening to me. So I did the fairy gym and then I evolved it. And then I was like, well, I better do the other one. So it keeps listening to me. It's like a hostage situation with my own Dratini.
Yeah, he says Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are fun games, but bad for the budget they had. Absolutely. Yeah, no, at this point, there is no reason you release a game this buggy as is. And you're not an up and coming thing. You are an established brand. Do better.
Yeah.
Also, He Who is Steve is absolutely correct. Dratini is my favorite girly drink.
I don't know what that is other than a pun of martini. Is that real?
Do you like them shaken or stirred, He Who is Steve?
Me, 100 years old. Is that real? Is that a real thing?
I don't understand.
I don't know what happens. Steve comes into the room and I'm like, I explain everything. You're a worldly man and I know nothing.
He is a man of the world. It's true.
He's a man of the world.
I turn into the Dalek in that one episode where they're fighting the Cyberman and explain.
That's one of my favorite freaking Dalek moments.
Oh my god, it's so good because it's so ridiculous.
It's so insane.
And they're so sassy. You're like, I've hated you in every other moment, but right now, no.
Right now, you're incredible. Yeah. Agreed.
I want to watch Doctor Who again.
Gym leader Steve comes into the room and starts trolling and getting away with it.
Oh, that's fair. You are welcome to.
Oh, Jenna, chill. Dropping amazing ideas.
Oh, shit.
Dratini and a martini glass tattoo would be dope too.
Sounds like Jenna and I are going to go get another tattoo together. It's happening because that's for real. I was looking at Pokemon tattoos earlier today. So the last time we were going to, the artist couldn't said yes, and then something scheduling wise happens. But honestly, we have a growing list of yes, we're gonna do this, right? Yep. So Yeah.
She says that's 10 matchy tats now.
It's up there. It is up there. Yep. And
we are quickly hurdling myself towards getting one. It's going to happen. I have a great need. I have a few ideas.
Okay.
Yes. Because there's some, so I have it's gonna get weird, but so I have, like, because I am a Northeasterner and incredibly pale, I have some very visible, like, veins across my chest. So I really wanted to do almost like the large necklace type area right around like where my collar would be.
I love
With
those
some
tattoos.
design. Yeah, that's the one I really want.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Again, something I saw on TikTok, but I saw people taking the pattern of their pet's head and putting that on, and I was like, oh fuck, I might do that. I really love this goddamn cat. Shit. Like, that might need to happen.
I have a gigantic portrait of my horse on my legs, so you are in good company here. And then when she's mean, I'm like, hey, you're tattooed on my body. Behave.
Look at you. Look at you. Yeah.
A normal thing to threaten your animal with. Oh, duh. I can Hey, did you guys know you can use the little dropper tool to find the color you previously used?
Yeah, I guess if you want to play on easy mode.
I want to Photoshop on X Games mode.
Oh my god. Coming up with names.
Oh shit. Yeah, is that something that we were supposed to
like so many things on Doodle Crew, it's optional. Sometimes I make the chat do my work for me. They're like, chat, what do you think some names should be?
Hey chat, who's that Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh, quick break.
I will never break.
I was thinking Tranda.
For Trash Panda?
For Trash
Panda. Yeah.
Trada. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, because I imagine, like, when he's not just floating, he, like, hops in his little trash can. So, like, he's saying Tranda as he's hopping.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
My god.
I love it so much.
Well, that's canon now. I hope that's what you wanted.
Yeah, I did wonder. I was like, is it good to put Tran in there? So
Trashanda?
Pandash.
Pandash.
Ooh.
Pandash.
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 Panda? No. That's nothing.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Could do Tarsh. Like, swap it a little bit. All right. Let's wait. Let's trash backwards and do the Eskins.
Hey, do you guys want to hear the thing that I figured out the other day and realized that I was very dumb and should have figured it out sooner?
Yeah.
So you know that rock salt Pokemon, Knackle Stack, and yeah.
Wait, didn't he write the thrift store song?
Yeah. No. That's Knacklemore.
No.
I'm sorry. That was just for me.
That wasn't. That was for me too. How dare you?
Oh, okay. Please say the thing you're gonna say.
It's just that the first part of that is NaCl, which is table salt, the chemical time for. And I figured that out the other day. And I was sitting alone in the room playing Pokemon when I figured it out, and I did to myself the like, really. Really? All right.
Coming through joke.
Yes, I will just call him Shart. That's what I will call him.
Oh no. Poor sad boy. Oh no. Oh yes, this was fine.
Oh goodness. Also, you can tell I'm being true to myself in all of this because I got frustrated with drawing animals and I'm now drawing my Pokemon gym leader for this one
Amazing.
because I needed to feel something good. So I have to draw a human.
I will only draw animals, no humans. This is the way.
I might be self-indulgent and do some late starters after.
Hell yeah.
Oh, do it. Do it.
Yeah, here's my puppy. Honestly, I like my final evolution as he is.
I like all. Can I show? Can I show? Can I show?
Do it.
Oh, I love it.
Look at those boys.
Pretend
Okay,
he's
also,
on-
but middle boy, so surly. Just
Mhm.
He's a
so...
surly teenager. He's gonna snowball fight you to death.
He is. I love him. Okay, I like him so much more than like Cubchoo and his evolution. Like,
Oh my god. Dude, my partner gets so pissed at like characters that have like the big snot.
oh, I hate it. I
Like that
hate
turnip
it.
thing from Animal Crossing.
Yo,
He's like, what the fuck?
Daisy May. I'm like, it's so gross. Gross. Wipe your goddamn
he
nose.
fucking hates it. So I was like, oh, let's go catch a Cubchoo because I don't have one yet. And he's like, I refuse. Anyway, that's the level of violence we're bringing to Pokemon.
Yep. Yeah, as a Pokemon adult, I'm like, oh no, we're fucking battling. You aren't fainting, you're dying.
Alright, so we have Snowski, Snowlobo, and Evolupine.
Oh my
I
god.
guess. I don't know.
Aw.
I think Kaycie just won Doodle Crew.
Yeah, she does that. Kaycie does that to everything we bring her on.
Unacceptable.
That's why we iced her out of D&DB.
Said, I'm sorry, you are too good.
You're too good. We can't have. That's not true. Then we went and got Jenna, so we still kind of shot ourselves in the foot, didn't we? Ooh. Fuck.
Alright. I'm gonna draw some late starters now.
Yeah.
Late Starters. I know that show.
Gotta look up what the characters look like because I don't remember, even though I drew them.
I have limited RAM space and memory in my brain. We immediately toss that idea out once it's on the page.
I love that. It's here. What else do you need?
Ooh, that's a good. Hebe said Max Evo would be Werverist.
I love that so much more. Can I steal that?
Yoink.
I'm putting thanks, TB, buffet, in the layer name. So I remember. That's awesome.
Oops. Ah.
Lies and deceit, Vineyard Warrior. Don't believe the lies.
Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm suddenly at a very different place in the drawing than I thought I was.
Huh?
I clicked a thing and suddenly I was at the bottom and not the top, and I wasn't ready for that.
Started from the bottom. Now you're here.
I started from the bottom.
What I was thinking.
That's a song about triumph, though. This was a story about failure.
Started from the here. Now we're bottom.
Now we're bottom.
Hey.
I don't know how I got here.
Now
It's
from
not
the
my
top,
beautiful one.
make it. Oh.
Make it drop and the party don't stop now. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
I'm sure exactly where Emily was going.
It digivolved into the exact amount of muscular or sexy men with machine gun arms. It's exactly where you thought it would go, lever number one. We said Pokemon, but we went Digimon.
I have the Digimon. Yeah, theme song in my head.
I will say, I I loved the Digimon show so much more than the Pokemon show. Like I
Really?
loved the Pokemon game. The show was kind of hit or miss, but Digimon, I was like, I am all in on this.
It was very different. Like
Very different.
it got really dark.
Yeah.
Like especially in season 2. Oh man. Yikes.
Okay.
Oh.
Leomon is kind of sexy. Angemon, come on.
Angel
like-
Woman.
Yeah.
I had a
Oh my
crush on
god.
her, for
Angemon,
sure.
absolutely. I was like, what? I can't see their face? Oh god, she looked at me. Oh.
Yeah, Digimon was sick. Oh no, my rotate canvas tool. Undo. Listen.
The cat fight between Angelwoman and Lady Devimon.
Oh man, I just want to rewatch Digimon.
Right? Oh my god. It must be from one of the newer seasons. I'll have to see if I can find it. I know I saved it as an image, but it was one of the Digimon talking to their trainer about how it's like, I'm sorry, are you calling me fat because I take up this much bit of like memory? And I'm just like, what an amazing joke! I love this so much. I'm like, thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay.
I always really resonated with Joe a lot because he was so like anxious and scared all the time. And I'm like, it's me.
Look, it's me.
Also, Gomamon is the cutest, hands down. Oh,
So good.
oh my god! I just like I'm starting to like remember back like and how dark Digimon went. Like when Tai was trying to get Agumon to Digivolve, like to ultimate level, and he like felt so much pressure and stress that he evolved into like Skull Greymon, and it was fucked up.
Yes.
My god, that was so intense.
Yeah, that show was like, it's for kids. Let's go harder.
Oh
like,
god.
Did we need to do that though?
Yeah. Oh, I loved it though.
I friggin' adored it.
Oh. Shit. Now I gotta look up what Abra looks like. References.
Abra, abra, cadabra.
He's a good boy. Fucking killed me when Tim called Abra a cat.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm just so excited to listen. Yeah, again, for anyone who has joined us that missed our intro, you need to be checking out the Late Starters podcast if you want more of this Pokemon insanity and delight.
It's fun.
It's
I feel like it's mostly insanity.
It's we just love doing it though. It's just so good.
So I think that's the part that you can hear. Like you can hear how much fun you're having with it. And it just
That's great.
You're like, oh, look at those fools. They're so bad. And yet, yeah, no, that show is incredibly fun to do.
Oh my god. I love it when Callan goes off the rails and just starts like antagonizing everyone she's talking to.
have a moment where you're just done with it. I'm done with the conversation now, so I'm going to sabotage it until I can leave.
That's the other fun thing about Callan is like, so I'm sorry, this is going to get self-indulgent. So apologies in advance. So my first like long-term D&D character is for the Animorphs D&D show that we do. And she is very, very serious and intelligent and all the things that I am not. And Callan is just like, I'm leaving. I'm bored. Entertain me or I'm going. And like the impulse control 0. And it's incredibly fun to play that and then just get to insert moments later that are like, okay, like, yeah, this is cool. But for the most part, you know, she's just gonna go off the rails.
It's like the id versus the super ego, or whatever with your characters.
Yeah. Kellen is no thoughts, just vibes. I love that for her.
So good.
Yep. It was a big day for me when I started possibly venturing into D&D characters that weren't just big dumb tanks, because that's what I was comfortable playing, because I was like, no, there's no thoughts in this head. Like, please don't make me the charisma or the negotiator, because I will fail. I know the dice might say 18, but the Swan says 0.
Oh my god. Yep.
So, yeah.
I feel that.
That one of the most incredible things that, like, I didn't realize, and I don't do it for myself, but I got a bit of a master class in using your dice rolls without actually knowing, like, okay, but I'm gonna roll this, and then like you have to give me the answer, and like I'll role play it in like a really smooth way. And I was like, wow, that's an incredible skill to have. I just do hours of research and learn the entire thing so that I can pull it off on camera.
That's so cool though.
It's so weird.
Oh, making myself sad.
Why?
I'm sorry. Is that not what everyone has? Nope, that's not how words work. Is that not what everyone goes through when making digital art? Like, oh, I feel myself sad.
This is as sad as I wanted to be today.
It's the saddest thing I've ever done.
In the arms.
Yep. The sad puppy song. I was so mad. We in my second guitar class we learned that song, and when she was like, the teacher was like introducing it to us, and I was like, oh, it's a sad puppy song. Nobody laughed, and I felt very dumb. It's like, okay,
but it is.
It is the sad puppy song. Okay, I just need to get the shape out. Just do it, Alex. Just do it. Get the shape out. Just do it. Jesus.
Very aggressive.
God.
Fucking shape. Get out of there.
Get the shape out of here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm shamelessly stealing from the costume design of the musical 6.
Oh, I want to see that so bad.
I want to see it so bad.
I cannot determine whether or not I want to see it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Do you think it'll be as good as the soundtrack?
So, okay, here's what's throwing me off. The soundtrack is not very, like, there's only about an hour of music on it, right?
Yeah.
But the way that the songs are written, it's like storytelling within a song, kind of like Hamilton. So yes. I'm like, is the musical like Hamilton where it's just all songs, or are there like talking bits in between? Because otherwise, if it's the first thing, it would only be an hour long, which seems really short. So I'm really confused. I don't know.
That's what I've been trying to figure out.
Okay.
I believe that there's more, and I'll tell you after watching some of the like tiny desk sessions and some of the like behind the scenes with the cast, they have such amazing chemistry that I was like, even if it is just an hour, like it's gonna be the best goddamn hour.
Okay.
Best hour of my life.
Yeah. My thing is, I'm like, I have to remind myself that if I see it in the United States, that they're probably not all gonna have British accents, and I'm gonna be sad about it, but it's gonna be okay.
Will it be okay?
I'm just gonna keep telling myself it will be.
I believe it.
What is this shoulder thing? Who knows?
What is shoulder?
What is shoulder?
I want the fire from the other end of the spectrum.
Sorry, I just saw this comment. No, not the Beedrills. They're in my eyes. Sorry, Lemon number one. That just wrecked me.
Oh my god.
Bees.
Incredible.
Oh my god. Why is there not an Oprah gym leader that's just bug type that ends it with bees and then all the Beedrill come out?
Dude.
Oh
I need it. I need it.
Write it down. It's more fan art we're gonna make.
Yeah, please.
Oh my god. That Oprah gif is legitimately terrifying, and I hate it every time.
My favorite gif of all time.
Oh god, I hate it so much.
I love it. I just imagine being in the studio when that all went down and how happy I would be.
You were expecting Grand Cherokees, but you get bees.
Bees.
And all the people be like, oh my god, oh my god.
So good.
What a time to be alive.
Be alive.
Bees. Get it? Because it's bees. Oh, bees.
Bees.
Bees. Oh no. Oh no, this has gone quite awry. Okay, I got it back.
I just have those moments where I'm drawing in my regular art program where I was like, there's literally a brush in Procreate that makes chains. I would not have to do this if I was drawing in Procreate. They just do it for me.
Oh, are you in Clip Studio Paint?
I am.
I got a chain brush for Clip Studio Paint. I can send you a link to that.
Yes.
Do. Chain brush. ESP. Note. Did it.
Note to self.
It's the wrong layer. God damn it.
I've given up on knowing what layer I'm on, so now I'm just kind of going for it. And every time I need somebody to be on top of something else, I just make a new layer.
There are times then when I just get really frustrated and I just compress everything down and then like lasso tool it out and a new challenger has entered.
Hi. No, come back here. I love you. Come back. Hi.
I mean, he walked in like he was from like the Jason from the movie. Tim, where are you?
Friday
Yes,
the 13th.
Thank you. Friday the 13th.
Don't look at it. It's fine.
Oh,
Hi.
so sad.
Goober.
Oh.
Yes, Vineyard Warrior has done literally the same thing to me because I didn't have like a screen up with my camera on it. And all of a sudden I just walked in. I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? He's like, hi, I brought you the thing you literally just asked for. I'm like, that's great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, where did you come from?
Okay. All right.
Okay, now I need it at the hardest hardness and the smallest pixel size.
I feel like I'm gonna go Disney rules and do purple and lime green because that's how how you know it's a villain and it's spooky.
Spooky.
As you watch me dance around all of the ways I could just decide to not color because I am bad
It's not
Color's
true.
hard.
at it. It's hard. It's very hard.
It's hard, and I don't know how it works.
I've gone a little bit wild. I guess I should zoom out and see what the whole thing looks like, huh? You're right. Fuck it. Why?
Oh,
I need to see all my mistakes when I can just see the ones in this tiny area. Oh, that's cool. Sorry.
You want to share with the class?
I was just trying to figure out. I was like, is she being honest or is she being sarcastic?
I was genuinely surprised by a thing I did looking cool.
Welcome to digital art, everyone. It surprised me too.
Shocking. I wasn't ready for this.
Love those moments where like, oh shit, it worked.
It worked, and it worked better than I expected. Could have predicted such a thing. Okay, there we go. Hey,
Oh.
dog
Okay.
learned some new tricks.
Okay, lever number 1 posits to us. A friend of mine does randomizer Ironman speed runs, and all the enemy trainers have random names. What would be the worst possible random names for these trainers?
Billy Bob Thornton.
He would be a terrible trainer.
Would be a terrible trainer. I don't know. Maybe like Jim. Gym trainer. That would absolutely be a name they'd use, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Alex. You should try a thing. Sorry. Let me just talk myself through something.
What up, CZ Drop? Hello.
Austin's here.
Austin!
Suck by.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is it morning?
It's morning somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
One step ahead of you, buddy.
Do better, Alex. Do better.
Do worse.
Oh no. Aha. You can't color with the eraser. That's not how it works.
How dare you? I can color with the eraser if I want to.
Listen,
Enough.
if you've got a black background and you erase the white out of it, it's like scratchboard.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Scratchboard.
It's really fun.
I have not done Scratchboard in years.
It's been a little while for me, but oh dear god, do I love it.
So fun.
So fucking good.
Well, that was, again, because I live on TikTok, I was seeing someone who did it with paint, where they just did like 18 layers of acrylic and then were like carving out. I was like, oh,
Dude.
I have seen those and I'm like, I would never. Because just painting all those layers, I'd get to 2 and then I'd like wander off and find a snack and never come back.
Yep. Aw, thank you, Austin. She is my avoidance because I didn't want to fight with my animals anymore, so I drew a person. But I was looking up Team Skull before starting this because that was kind of like my inspiration for the Pokemon that I was looking up. So, Team Skull trainer.
I love Team Skull.
I was like, I want to be that cool. All right. And you know she's cool because she's wearing double tights. Haha.
Hell yeah.
Double tights.
What is this head? Anatomy.
Anatomy.
What is this?
Hey, double tights is double tight. Heck yeah. Austin with the zingers. Okay, but this is like fun role reversal because usually it's me trolling you in your chat, and now you're here.
The tables have turned.
Yep. On the correct layer.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Huh. Okay. Decisions were made. Why can't I do the things that I want to do?
Yeah.
A question for me.
Every time I make art.
Oh, what did I just do?
I would like the blackest black, please, is what I've asked for, and you've given me less than I've asked for.
I see a red door,
And I want to paint it black.
Ooh, that's cool. What layer is anything on anymore? I don't know.
There's no such thing as layers anymore.
It's gotten so bad. All right.
I don't even want to tell you how bad mine got. I know how to solve this Photoshop. You're about to feel real stupid. Oh boy.
Ew. Not a bad thing.
Never worry about the depths of your own depravity sometimes.
Constantly.
Okay.
Deselect.
Right.
It's the wrong layer, you dumb bimbo.
You dumb idiot. That is the wrong layer.
So I love if people actually heard how we talk to ourselves while we're making art, to be like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just a dummy. Why would you do that? That's a stupid thing." They're like, "Okay." I'm like, "Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just mad."
Listen, it's fine. Just
Beating myself up so no one else will.
no one's meaner to me than me.
So real.
Get real.
Too real.
Once again, it wouldn't be Doodle Crew without some sort of massive realization. We're just like, oh, that's a thing I know now. Oh no.
Therapy.
Ah, hooray.
Oh,
That's cute. That's cute. Okay. No, it's wrong. I hate it.
what the hell, Alex?
How do human foreheads work?
I don't know how human foreheads work.
How do men's hairlines work?
That consistently baffles me. I'm like, but how does it go? I don't get, but you don't have bangs. How does it work?
How do it do?
You don't have bangs. Oh.
I drew anime boys for too many years. I don't know how to draw real hair.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh things.
Oh my god,
Like,
always.
like that? No way. They fucking misled me.
They did.
Damn you, Pegasus.
I'm too afraid to deselect this.
What's going on over there, Alex?
I'm in crisis is what's happening.
How can I help you?
Tell me how to make a gradient circle that doesn't have a middle donut hole.
Oh, what?
Oh, wait.
Wait, open your Photoshop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why?
I'm not comfortable showing My Photoshop in this state. Let me clean it up.
Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
I'm a monster.
Oh no, I did that reverse. That's not how their colors work. What are you doing?
I don't know what any of us are doing. Okay, let me show you my screen. Oh boy. Oh god.
Yeah, see, bald guys, that makes sense. I can draw that because that's the shape of a head. It's just putting any hair on it that
It's round.
I'm then completely baffled by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah,
Oh my
look
god,
at
the
the
fired
face.
blowtorch fucking blowhole situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking
So like, wouldn't it be cool if there was like a cool gradient?
Yeah.
Yeah. Without a
what-
hole in the middle.
Okay, so if you go to your gradient settings, I think you should be able to. So see how it's
Oh yeah.
This is-
so if you were to drag the white all the way to one of the ends, so it just went from white to
That's what I
black,
tried
and it didn't do it.
Well, this was where I said I wanted the blackest black, and you're giving me nothing because I did this. Because I'm an idiot. Hang on. I've got this. I know how dragging things works.
Dragons.
Imagine dragons.
If you
Gradient
take that,
blowhole. Gradient blowhole. Oh.
you take that thin little black line at the end and just drag it, I think, down.
Down. Yeah.
To hell?
Yeah. Drag it to hell.
There you go.
Yay!
There you
We fixed it.
Did we?
Did we?
Oh,
I don't know.
it just has to go the other way. I see. Nope. I got it though. I got it. It's gonna
Yes.
happen for me now.
CZ
It's
Drop, I
gotta go.
apologize. We did not actually give you any information. We are creating new starter Pokemon.
Okay. Come on, Alex. You got this.
So
Yeah.
Yeah! Alex did a surprise switcheroony on you.
Fucking
You
cool.
think it's going to be water type, but haha, it's fire type.
It's
Don't
a
you look
fire.
stupid now.
Make you feel rather foolish. Let's just tone down the opacity of this layer here too. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's the warm, glowy
Ooh,
candlelight that I was looking for.
ooh.
Now let's crop this bitch. Because there's a bunch of dead space over here that I don't need. Oh, nope, not like that, please.
Composition who? Don't know her.
I'm sorry. Did you want a composition? Because I just drew this square, and I thought that's what you wanted.
We fooled you, Austin. We fooled you.
Yet again. Yeah, this my glowy boy. I'm just gonna zoom in on that eye now and just
Yeah.
fix some stuff.
Watching you. Always watching.
Always waiting. Guess what? I'm gonna change layers. To the right one? No, just a different one.
Different one.
Go make a chonky.
I've just got
Chonky?
radioactive stuck in my head now.
Radioactive.
Why
So,
you know?
One time,
Oh.
very good song. One time when I was drunk in a field, I'm sure I've told this story 100 times. As one does.
As one is drunk in a field.
As one is drunk in a field
Naturally. Yep.
quite often. Natty,
With you.
of course.
With you so far.
Great. That a not Imagine Dragons song came on, and I said, "Oh my God, it's Imagine Dragons!" And then I adopted the most Midwest accent I've ever had, and I said, "Oh my God, Imagine Dragons! It's my favorite band." It's not, and I just kept repeating that to my friends, and they still repeat it back to me sometimes. They're like, "Imagine Dragons, that's your favorite band." I'm like, "No, it's not. Never has been."
It was Sal.
Sir. Did you know that fan-made video is no longer the first one that comes up on YouTube results?
No, but it's so good.
I know it's so good, but like YouTube is like, hey, we need to correct this because that's not actually the band.
But it's more popular than the band's music video, and I love that.
Better music video than
It's
the band's
so
music video.
fucking good.
So good.
Oh,
Girls knew it was up.
I didn't know it was up.
So
This is not chunky enough. Chunky.
Why is it not chunky enough?
I want to get chunky.
Chunky, chunky, chunky.
Chunky.
Everybody clap your hands.
Clap, clap, clap.
But I'm so happy you knew where I was going with that.
Hell yeah, I got you.
I think one of my favorites when I was being disruptive in chat while y'all were playing Zombicide was there was a moment where Austin and Scott and Tim were seriously playing, and I was just being disruptive in chat. And at one point, Scott just calls out, he's like, "Swan is just singing lyrics alone to herself in chat." And I was like, "Damn right I am."
Yep. Correct.
I don't need anyone. I can sing to myself.
That's the real power.
But it was great too because I would say it in chat and then Alex would sing it, and I felt so seen.
That's because I was like, I'm just playing with M Swan now. I know I'm here physically playing Zombicide, but I'm not.
Not.
In my head, I'm in a random hotel room with M Swan singing whatever comes into our heads.
The dream.
Nice conference room. Is that what it was? A conference room? Does that make more sense? Does any of that make sense? I say as if any of it made sense.
Have you seen, I know this might be a long shot, the movie While You Were Sleeping?
I have not.
Okay.
Should I?
It is one of my all-time favorites. I don't know if that counts for anything. It's an adorable Sandra Bullock rom-com.
Okay.
It's just delightful. But there's a moment where, I mean, there's tons and tons and tons of actors you would know in it. But there's a moment where Peter Gallagher is sitting there, and he's going through this thing, and he's like, "Does any of this make sense?" And he's in a hospital at the time, and an orderly comes over, he says, "No, but you're recovering from a head wound, so a lot of stuff doesn't make sense." And I'm just like, I feel like that's my life a lot of the time, where I'm just like, does any of this make sense? And people around me are like, no, but that's okay. Your brain is broken. Yeah, see, Jenna Chill, I knew the odds. I was hoping the odds were in my favor. I took a shot.
It was good. Every once in a while, I've seen a movie.
Yeah.
Not often, but every once in a while. So I appreciate that. But yeah, legitimately, I've seen like 10 movies.
Which I think is amazing because, you know, the running joke on In Addition is that I'm the one who's never seen anything. But I was like, I've seen at least 11.
Well, you're winning then, and you should tell them that. You should be like, hey, listen, could be worse. Could have just spent a full year of my life watching Fly Away Home and no other movie.
Oh, but that was such a good movie.
It is an amazing movie.
I could have spent so many of my formative years quacking like a duck to Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth.
I think what we're describing is living the dream.
Honestly, yes. Ooh, ghost grass type? Maybe? I don't know. Austin, I'm going to defer to you. It is a trash panda type, so it's at least ghost. But would grass make sense? What's the oh god, the terrible one that looks like a deflated like sewing project from FC Science that I hate?
Mimikyu?
Oh, Mimikyu?
No, I like Mimikyu. It's the Ghost Poison is good. Troubadour or something. Oh, I'm gonna find it now.
Oh, Trubbish?
Is it Trubbish? I think so.
Oh, the
You
trash
the little
one?
garbage guy?
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah,
I
he's
hate him.
not good.
I don't like the evolution. I've got it in shiny and I just hate it. Like,
Oh,
That's so disappointing.
what a disappointing shiny.
Yeah.
mhm.
Especially because you're like, oh yeah, I got a shiny. Oh, I hate it.
I put it back.
Put it back. I don't want it.
Oh, I do like Bennett. I like that one.
I didn't realize the mouth was like a zipper until recently. I was like,
It-
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
It gives me such like Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas vibes.
it super does. before
Oh, no.
Christmas. All through
Hope
the
you can
house.
see MYK.
I will never stop being in CMYK.
But I don't like it.
No.
It makes my colors bad.
If you don't like me at my CMYK, you can't have me at my RGB.
That's such a good shirt design.
Oh no.
It's so powerful.
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, I love
No.
it. I love it so much.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh no. Okay. I keep wanting to add more like flame sploosh splish sparks, but
Mhm,
like
mhm.
I feel like I'm overdoing it now.
No. It's
You're right.
impossible.
Keep going.
Yeah.
More
Keep
is
going.
more.
More. The answer is more.
You're right. I'm not being enough with this.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
What layer did I turn the opacity down on? This layer?
Yes.
Your gradient layer.
Oh no. It wasn't. It was my top
Oh.
layer for no
Haha,
reason.
fooled you.
I have fooled myself yet again. Don't I feel stupid?
Once again, the joke is on you.
Once again, look at this delicious trap I set for myself. Oh, yay.
You guys want to see some dumb late starters?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you don't show me, I should be cross all day.
I'm quite put out.
I'm unamused.
Oh!
This isn't fair that Swan gets to react first.
What?
Look at!
Look
Look
at
at the
the
boy! Ah!
all of the high pitched squeeze.
I love it!
I love it so much. Oh my god!
Look at how apathetic she is!
It's so freaking good.
It's so good!
Oh.
Oh, chunks!
Look at your
Look
baby.
at her! I love her!
Oh my god.
Aw.
Exactly, CZ Drop. Exactly that.
Yeah. Those were the noises we made.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
wait,
love
was that
it.
And then
actually an
Austin
acronym? I think it was what the hell. I think
What
that was
the
actually an
hell?
acronym.
Really, my ripe, kind.
Esoteric house sister is saying just saw nah I lost it at the end.
Ah!
Made a
Just-
weird pull in the middle.
Oh my god. But yes, also CZ Drop, how much do you love the actual assignment that Kaycie has already done and outpaced us and moved on
Yes.
to other things?
It's just
Alex and I are just like, doody, we're gonna keep working on our things.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, you said I could draw an animal and not a person, so I'm just like, I'll be here all night. Thank you. Sorry, did you expect something else from me? That's not happening.
Once again, joke's on you.
Once again. Okay, now I do have to save because my Photoshop is quitting.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Whoopsie! Also, Photoshop, why do you recommend I save to the cloud? Because I'm not. I won't. I shan't.
I shan't.
I shan't do such a thing.
I will not be bothered.
I will not. I could not be arsed. Photoshop.
Photoshop, you ass.
You dumb ass Photoshop. I've named my Pokemon now. Ask me if it's something cool.
Alex, is it something cool?
It's
What is
not.
God.
This comes from the typo I made while saving this file. It's wool, which is just whale with a U instead of an A.
Woo.
Quill. Quill.
Woo.
It's
When
quill.
will you draw wool?
Cool quill.
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 Cool, bro.
Cool quill.
Cool.
Cool quill.
Don't
I
give me
summon
spit.
you. But it's just someone with the like mid-Atlantic accent. Cool quill. I summon thee.
Oh no. So of course in my head, because I am who I am as a person, when you said mid-Atlantic, I was like, what if he was transatlantic?
I think that's what I meant.
Oh no.
Oh no, is it dead?
Well, I'll summon you. No, I don't think so. I just had to restart Photoshop. I saved it.
Yay!
Maybe I saved it, maybe I didn't. There's no way to know. That's the thing
Cool.
about art, is that it's temporary and never lasts.
I guess. I
have no cloud documents. Yes, I know. We just had this conversation. But I do have some saved to my computer. Like this one. There we go. Got it. Photoshop, you got this. I think this is going to be my new relationship with Photoshop. Like, instead of trash talking it, I'm just going to gently encourage it. You can do this, Photoshop. You could do this in your sleep. I know it.
No,
nice
don't
and
go
kind
to
of you.
sleep. That's not what I. No, I know you're tired, but you can't go to sleep right now.
Please don't go to sleep right
Please
now.
don't go to sleep right now.
Yes. Any other time is fine. Just not now.
Not now.
Photoshop, come on. Stay with me.
It's getting so dark.
I'm so tired now.
Oh, CZ Drop, I love Fruppy. It sounds slightly naughty, but I like it. I have already forgotten the names that you told us, Kaycie, because my brain is garbage.
Oh, for snow puppies?
Yes.
Snowski, Snow Lobo, and Whereverest, which was Hebe Buffet's suggestion, and it's the best, and I love it. Now I'm drawing Piers from Sword and Shield because he is my husband.
Photoshop has forsaken me, and I am no longer allowed to draw.
Oh no!
I'm fine with this development. I guess I was done anyways with this drawing.
We are at the 2.5 hour mark. We can
Oh, shit.
we can wrap it. I know.
Oh, really? Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I was shocked. I was like, no, it hasn't been. Oh, it has been that long.
That's amazing. I had literally no idea.
Time just flew.
It did.
Oh, this is awesome. Chat, thank you so much. Y'all were amazing. This was so much fun.
It was.
And I'm absolutely going to make Kaycie and Alex do show and tell again because that's what I do here. Yeah. Of all the things.
Yeah.
Hang on. Sort my file better.
Wait, let me go first because Kaycie will be way better and bring up the show. So I'm just gonna
I will
go
destroy
first, please. You can destroy me, but I'm still going first.
Also, CZ Drop has requested, I want to know everything about your Pokemon. Absolutely.
My Pokemon?
All of them. All of them. Does that mean you're going to put them in the game, CZ Drop?
Oh.
Patreon exclusive content?
Oh.
If I got to start any Pokemon game with a fucking fire whale, I'd quit my day job.
I was going to say, Alex would lose her goddamn mind.
I would lose my goddamn mind. Are you kidding me? I'd be like, my character, his name is Jesse. I'm playing Jesse. This is my whale. I'm not naming him Willie. I'm going to name him some sidestep from that. Like Billy.
Cool whale. Cool whale.
Cool. This is my cool whale. Billy.
Cool whale.
Oh, so cool.
Such
It
a
is
cool whale.
I do love it.
I love him. I want to pet him.
You could. It would probably be warm.
I want to put the fish in his mouth and pet his tongue.
Appropriate answer from the both of us. We're just
Yeah.
yes.
Oh my god, we could go steal. Like, I'm sure it doesn't seem like a Magikarp because there's one of those long ones, the Barracuda ones, whatever those ones are, but they could be throwing them at the fish market. We just snag one on our bikes as we rode past and then like
Hell yeah.
throw them in the basket. Oh my god. That's the opening scene to that game.
Yep.
Come on, Austin. I'm writing it for you. Come on.
We start as a menace to the town that we live in. And go.
Is that not the assignment? Oops.
Only if I could do the thing where I pull down the one eye and stick my tongue out. Like that's
Yes.
just
Yes.
that's the power move that anime taught me.
Oh god. Yes.
Amazing. Oh, and the thing that we always do, Alex, where can people find you?
People can find me on the internet at Alex and Birds is my thing down somewhere. And also I'm on a lot of shows. I am on Horse Girls. I am on Animals Anonymous. I am on what the fuck else am I on? Late Starters. I'm losing my mind.
How could you forget?
Oh god, I'm on Dungeons and Dragon Beams. I am on maybe another one that's coming out soon with maybe some people you know. So keep an eye out.
Yeah. All right, Kaycie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have to do it or?
Yeah, you have to do it all. I'm threatening you to show me all your Pokemon.
In your hands, girl.
That is the Animorphs theme song opening, Emily.
Amazing.
Yeah, for the terrible TV show.
Okay, so I have never read a single word out of any Animorphs book. I have watched some of the TV show because I helped my sister to find it. So
He's bad.
Don't care. It has one of the twin siblings in it that I love. So
Sean
the Ashmore boys.
The Ashmores.
Oh, look at them all! Oh my god! Let's just I just want to bask in them. I love them so much.
Oh, no.
Look at that snow puppy. Oh my god.
CZ Drop says, snowballs in.
Snowballs. Snowballs and around.
Snowballs and around.
Oh, I was going to give him... That's a good point, actually. I was going to give him a little snowball. Like he carries a little snowball around.
Oh.
Do it immediately.
I was going to say, it's like the tennis ball he always has in his mouth.
Yeah!
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
And then
Give me a
when
little
he's the big
booger. I want
boy.
to squeeze him. I just want to squeeze him.
I want to squeeze them too.
Hey, go away, Flux.
Especially Chunk Mander. I just love squeeze him.
I love her so much.
I'm still learning how to do a Charmander, so forgive the ugly.
He is deceptively hard. His little head shape is very challenging.
Yeah, it is.
It frustrates me greatly. As someone who recently drew Chunk Mander, I'm just like, what the hell is happening with his head? Why doesn't it make sense?
Especially when you do the added layer of like, okay, now you got to make it like chonky on top of that too. It's like because it already has like a weird like divot and then cheek, but like on the back, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't make any. Yeah. So Kaycie, if people want to see more of your amazing art, where can they find you?
Well, most of my days I write and draw a web comic called Beside You, and you can read that at bsideyoucomic.com. You can also read it on Tapas and Webtoons. I also have Patreon if you like it enough and you want to like help support me making the comic. You can check that out at patreon.com/KCD Studios. Otherwise, I'm on Twitter at Kaycie Doom, and that's my name is spelled weird, so it's KaycieDoom. And you can find links to other stuff I do there. But yeah, then I also do Late Starters and Animorphs Anonymous with Alex, and that's what I do mostly.
Yay! Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so happy we got you on an episode.
Thank
It brings me
you.
so much joy.
Yeah, just ruin your
So
show.
fun.
It was real fun.
Absolutely not ruining, only enhancing, only making it better. I love it. Yeah, all right. So let me do my quick show and tell, even though you've seen it all along, but here's my Pandash.
So good.
My little trash baby.
I love him.
I love him so much.
I love him. That's kind of his evolution. That I don't know if it's a middle one or a full one. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then I got frustrated, and so I drew my trainer.
Oh,
I love it.
she's amazing.
She's so fun. I just want to be this cool. That's all I want in the world. Yeah. No, this was so much fun. I love designing Pokemon. It brings me so much joy. Thank you, CC Drop. Yeah. So if you want to see more of my stuff, I sometimes post art around the internet, but everything that I do can be found at A Swan Named Emily. Definitely get notifications on this channel because Doodle Crew has no set schedule, so you never know when we're going to be here. But you should absolutely follow us. If you want to see more of Doodle Crew, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We are at Doodle Crew Draw. Like I said, join the Discord. Give us ideas. Come hang out with these amazing folks. If you have missed episodes or want to go back and check out previous episodes, see other things that we've done, you can see them all over on my YouTube, which is also A Swan Named Emily. I'm going to drop the thing in here. Boom. But yeah, thank you, everyone. We adore you all. We definitely caught them all. So yeah, we're going to call it. Thank you. We love you. Goodbye.